Meantime, mixed reactions from the Muslim world about bin Laden's death. Afghan President Hamid Karzai said bin Laden's hands were dipped in the blood of thousands and thousands of children, youths, and elders of Afghanistan. Meantime, an Afghan citizen, though, had a different view, saying bin Laden was like a hero in the Muslim world. So how are American Muslims reacting? Nadhira Al-Khalili, legal counsel with CAIR, the Council on American-Islamic Relations, joins us. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
You're welcome.
How did you find out about bin Laden's death, and what was your reaction?
I found out by being on the internet last night. Late last night, I was watching some internet television, and I clicked over to Yahoo News and saw the headline.
And what was your reaction when you saw it?
I was shocked and in disbelief, I think, just like a lot of people were when they found out.
And are you, I mean, you know, we don't want to be happy from someone else's death, but the implications of it and what it means after 9/11. What was your reaction to that?
My reaction is that I think the reaction of most American Muslims is that we're not happy. You know, you won't see a lot of Muslims in the street celebrating, but we certainly won't miss him. American Muslims have consistently and persistently condemned terrorism, and Osama Bin Laden unfortunately represented for a lot of people terrorism. And hopefully this will close the chapter and move the United States on to settling the Middle East and that part of the world.
Do you think that bin Laden's death will help heal some of the wounds that were ripped open after 9/11?
I think so. I feel like the American people right now seem to be in a celebratory spirit, and they seem to, a lot of people who had lost relatives or lost friends are saying that they did feel happy and then they did feel a little bit more healed by news of the death.
And does the Muslim community, are you concerned? Are there any concerns now that bin Laden is dead? And President Obama all along has said the U.S. is not at war with Islam. There were specific terrorists that the U.S. was at war with. Are you concerned about any backlash, or are there any concerns?
I think our concerns are just the same concerns as other Americans. As the president mentioned, is that there could be homegrown terrorism. There could be other leaders out there who are planning the next terrorist activity. And so we're just as concerned as the United States in someone taking up the banner, so to speak, for terrorism and, God forbid, you know, creating some other type of event that might be worse than 9/11.
Indeed. Some Muslims see Osama bin Laden as a martyr now. How do you see him?
Definitely not a martyr, no. He's killed just as many innocent people as, you know, someone who would be considered a murderer. So a lot of moderate American Muslims consider him to be a murderer, and I am one of those people.
All right. Nadhira Al-Khalili with CAIR. Thanks so much for coming in.
You're welcome.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it. Laura?